Watch how he walks in.
Very nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hi.
You look really nice.
Thank you. Let's do two kisses. 1, 2.
Ah, very nice to meet you. What's
Very
your
nice to
name?
meet you. Andrew Tate. What's your name?
Andrew. Nice to meet you. Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
Or Cheyenne Reynolds, if you're doing this whole thing.
Cheyenne Reynolds. We're gonna do official.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Cheers. I think she's an attractive woman. She's good looking. Friendly demeanor. I can tell she thinks she knows things, so I look forward to correcting her. But that's usually how life works.
Finally, see? A man that makes an effort. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, finally, a man who makes an effort. Now, did you see how he walked in there? I've only seen, well, I shouldn't say that. I've seen 2 other of these quote unquote dates here, okay? None of them start with kino. That's exactly what he just did. Kiss on the cheek, touches her on the shoulder. He's confident enough that he's not worried about like this girl like losing her shit on him or anything like that. Okay. You can say, well, they're on a show together, blah, blah, blah. Okay. You could make that argument. However, this is about technique. This is not about like whether it's set up or it's not set up. He starts with the technically what we would call kino. So kinesthetics. He's already starting with touch, and he's already in a position right now where he is, let's just say, in a dominant position. He's begun the conversation without even starting the conversation. He's already in his own frame.
Good, thank you.
Yeah? Okay, where are you from?
I'm American, but I lived in England for a long time. I lived in a very prestigious part of the UK. I don't know if you've ever heard of Luton.
Very
Prestigious.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 1.
Luton. Okay. Was not expecting that.
So I was in Luton for a while, and now I live in Europe, so I've just
wow.
come in. Yeah.
Okay, because your accent, it's like really different, isn't it?
It's pretty mixed up. I'm like a street dog, my dear. I've been here, I've been there. Half American, half English, half Luton, half everything else.
A bit of a mix.
Bit of a mix.
That's cool. So how did you get here today?
I flew in this morning.
Flew in. It's different, something different.
Yeah. Jump on the jet.
You flew in on a jet. Who is this guy?
What about you? You have a mix, no?
Yeah, my family, we're Caribbean and English.
So the Caribbean side's the crazy side? Or the English side's the crazy side?
I'd say the Caribbean's the fun side.
Fun
a bit
side?
of spice.
So you're fun and crazy?
Not crazy.
I mean, it's the beginning of the day, you can't lie.
Do I look like I'd lie to you?
Yes.
Okay, so now what has he done here? Did you guys catch this? This is a compliance test is what this is, okay? So what he's doing, he's testing to see whether or not she's going to fall into his frame. She's not, because she's the host, okay? She kind of can't do it because she's got to carry the whole thing. But from what I have seen, at least in the 2 other interviews that I watched, like nobody else establishes this kind of frame. She's already established frame. And even the whole thing about Lutton and all that other stuff, yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, who cares, right? But it's the way he's delivering it. Like if I say I'm originally from Pasadena, California, right? Like that's like, who cares, right? But if I go, I am from Pasadena, California, right? If I go and I say something like that, then it depends on the delivery of how I am actually delivering that information, right? So there's a confident way to go and do these things, and there's sort of this like, from Lutton, sorry, don't apologize for yourself. A lot of guys will start off by self-deprecating because they think that is endearing. It is not endearing. Women want that challenge. He's already a challenge from the word go at this point. You'll also notice that he seems kind of arrogant, and that's what really rubs. Like when I was just watching the Twitter feed when I put the announcement for this show up, and everybody's like, "Well, I don't really like this guy." What is it? Where's this? I got this guy from. I'll just read it out here. This guy is called Labor Patriot. He says, "Take note that Andrew Tate, despite all the bravado, clearly has no children. Much like a lot of pickup artists of the 2000s, the survival and replication and conquering jargon is a way to glamorize and justify plain pursuit of pleasure for its own sake," right? So this is, I'm not saying he's a hater, but the guy is definitely trying to disqualify that. They see something like a guy like that, this Labor Patriot guy sees something like this, and he's like, well, that's disqualification. You want to talk about, like, when we talk about like how men and women fight, like intrasexually compete with one another, women fight in the psychological, men tend to fight in the physical. Now, we can't always be beating the shit out of each other to like prove that we're amogging such and such, but there's also the way of saying, well, disqualification is a way to eliminate a competitor from the sexual marketplace. So for instance, if there's a very good looking guy like Henry Cavill walks in the room, right? He's how tall is he? 6'4", right? He's good looking, has a jawline. He's friggin' Superman, okay? Walks into the room, a guy that looks like that. Guys will be like, yeah, well, he's probably gay, right? That probably gay part is disqualification. Women do this all the time, and more feminized blue pill beta male men do exactly the same thing. They fight with the same techniques that women do. Oh, he's probably gay, right? It's this disqualification thing, rather than saying, yeah, he's got his shit together. I got my shit together too. Like, rather than trying to meet head on, it's always sniping, but it's like a disqualification tactic. And so what's happening right here is he's already building himself up to being somebody that you're not going to like, and you really want to watch him fall down.
I'm not a liar, actually.
You're not a liar. Everything you tell me for the rest of this episode is going to be a complete truth.
Yeah.
Promise me.
Yeah.
Say I promise.
I promise. No, I really promise.
Compliance test right there. Bam. Say I promise. Say you'll say the truth for the rest of this date. Compliant, man. That is like, you guys want examples. Oh, Rollo, give me how does shit testing work? How does compliance test work? How does frame work? Here it is, children. Well,
Hello there, children.
Red Pill 101 right here. That was a compliance test. Did you guys catch that? For the rest of this show, you promised to tell me the truth. Got it?
Oh, honest thoughts and opinions.
We'll see.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah. So what do you do?
Let me think of a lie. Give me a second.
No, you can't lie.
You have to tell the truth. I don't have to tell the truth.
Why?
We already agreed you're telling the truth. There's only one of us can tell the truth. One of us can lie.
That's not good stuff.
I'm a shoe salesman.
Okay. That right there, full on compliance test and meant to provoke. Meant to pick that up. Do you guys get that? That's the follow-up to that, by the way. So you have to tell the truth, but I can lie. If you could establish that, and she's already playing with him like she's the bratty sister and he's the older brother right now. He's already establishing this before you like we're not even like 10 minutes in right now.
I sell shoes, socks, shoe accessories, polish, etc., etc.
Yeah?
Yeah, I sell shoes. Yeah.
You good at it?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah?
I'm surviving. Sold 2 pairs of shoes yesterday.
Okay. What did he just do there, children? I sell shoes. Come on now. Right? We know he doesn't sell shoes, okay? By the way, old school pickup artist 101, okay? This was, what do you do for a living? I'm a disposable lighter repairman. Remember that from the game? That's just 2022 that all he's doing is agreeing and amplifying. What he's doing, like, remember when I say play with her and play with her? This is that interplay going on right now. Do you understand? Do you get this as we're going along here? You don't need gurus. You don't need to go do infields. You watch this right here. I've been doing this for 20 plus years. This is how I write my stuff. This is how I get into the game. This is exactly what I've been doing at, Gorillas in the Mist, watching the humans. This is exactly what I've been doing for years right now. And I watch this and I see this and I go, yep, that's cocky and funny. That is he just did agree and amplify. Oh, you're a shoe salesman. She knows he's not a shoe salesman. You know he's not a shoe salesman. He knows he's not a shoe salesman, but they go along with it. He doesn't break character. Do you see what's happening? Play with her and play with her. That's why. Got it? Good. Let's move on.
Life's good.
Okay, that's good. He's a liar. So tell me a bit about you. Andrew.
I'm not comfortable opening up too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you might work for John Law and the government.
No.
I have to be careful what I say.
Oh, so it's not commitment issues?
It's not commitment issues. It's
sure?
more just like legality issues.
Oh, okay.
I like to go to church. I'm a man of God. I Scrabble.
Do you have faith?
Okay, so this is, you have to earn my truth. I'm going to lie like he just said, he's doing everything he said he was going to do. He's lying, right? But she's going along with it and she's smiling and she's loving every friggin' minute of this. That's why. Okay. Remember, this isn't scripted. This isn't like, oh, he had to memorize any of these lines. Right? It's good looking dude. He's going to, I will give Tate points for when you're going to see him sort of like elevate emotion and then decline emotion. You'll see how that happens here later on.
Okay, this is good. This is an interesting conversation that we can have on camera, which is.
I'd say my personal journey with God is between me and God. So I'm not one of those people that is like, yes, I go to church or yes, I do this.
Don't you think that's a bit like lazy Christianity?
No.
I love this. Okay, so now it's judgment. Now he's judging her, but not judging her so much, but like he's analyzing her. So now he's the one that's in control. Like he's doing the interviewing right now, really. And so he's sort of shit. Like you see it. Did you see this, the script change here, especially when he starts talking about God? Because she takes it seriously and he doesn't.
No, not really, because for me, I believe in love and I believe in faith, and I don't think it's just one religion that you need to follow. You know, I've got friends that are Muslim.
I agree.
I've got friends that are Christian. You know, I've got friends that are spiritual, so I don't put myself in one category.
I understand and I respect that completely, but don't you think out of respect for God himself, whether you're in Dubai and you go to the mosque or you're in England, you go to the church, you should get up early on a Sunday, despite all the booze, and get up and take an hour out of your life and just show some respect. Don't you
No,
agree?
because everyone's journey with God is personal.
You can be a lazy spiritualist, a lazy Christian, you can be a lazy kickboxer, right? I'm a kickboxer, but I don't train. Okay, bro. You're lazy, it's okay.
All right. What's funny about this whole thing is like, you know damn well what's coming out of his mouth is like, he's trying to push the conversation along, but they want to take him literally. They want to take him like, oh, he's really this way? This is what he's really about? Well, the fact that you can't tell is the game. I'm sorry about the quietness of this. I really don't know how else to boost this up as any more than it is. I'll see what I can do on the board. Hang on.
I'm not lazy. Do you have time for God?
Absolutely.
That's good. Do you get up early on a Sunday?
Completely.
That's good.
Every single Sunday, of course.
That's amazing.
And I think that being religious is a beautiful thing, and I think that a lot of people try and say they're spiritual or they're religious in a way, copping out on the 1 hour a week. It just feels a bit lazy to me. I think you can always find an hour a week.
Yeah. No, you definitely could.
So maybe God sent me here to make you go to church.
Maybe you're here to enlighten me.
Maybe that's why, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. I'm God. You guys pick up on that? I'm God. She's already qualifying to him. He's not qualifying to her. He's not trying to get into her. He's the litmus test is with him, not with her. Okay, you can hear it. It's fine. I can hear it. Okay, sorry. Anyways, the point of the whole thing is that he has just flipped the script on her so that he's the one. Now this is like perfect frame control. Absolutely like flawless frame control. Now you're going to say this. You're going to say, okay, well, he's got a lot of money. He's good looking. He has to take his glasses off once, right? He's definitely dressed like women. By the way, women understand the minute you walk into a room, they know they know how much your whole outfit costs. Okay. And I don't care if you're in the Midwest and you bought your outfit from Walmart. Those women know how expensive the clothes are that you are wearing at that particular time. Okay. Women are very, even the girl from freaking rural rural Midwest knows fashion well enough. And certainly this girl does here too. Okay. 33 years old, single mother. She sees this guy walk in. She's looking for the bigger and better deal, especially women who are incentivized, right? She's already